For today's class, just a set of medium and or heavy weights. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up, a nice jog. Watch off. Starting off with a nice jog. Welcome if you're just joining us, no worries whatsoever. This is HIIT Mix today. Happy Friday, hope you all had a great turkey day. Just a set of medium and or heavy weights. We have total body, of course, as always, upper core, lower body, some glutes, all the fun stuff. We have 3 rounds today. In each round, we have 4 different moves. We're going to do them 3 times through, 45 seconds on, 10-second breather. Some will be just body weight, some will be incorporating the actual heavy and medium weights that we're using in between each set. Thank you to Planksgiving. We're going to hold a minute plank. All right, go ahead and come into some jumping jacks. Of course, you can take out that hop and just step from side to side. Keep it going. Just a side step or add in that hop. Letting soften the balls of your feet. Very nice. Keep it going. Go ahead and come into some alternating opposite hand toe taps. We're getting that leg up nice and high, stretching the back side of your leg, really warming up your hamstrings. Let's do one more on each side. And then draw the knee up and over to a side lunge, really pressing your hips back, opening up that hip. Let's do one more on each side. And then we're going to hold it down to a low wide squat. Feet widen your hips, toes turned out, bend your knees down, arms are out to a T. Reach down, tapping towards the opposite inside ankle. Maybe reaching for your shin, your knee, your thigh. Maybe reaching past your toes. Coming back to an upright position, stacking your shoulders directly over your hips. One more on each side. Keep your upper body upright, arms forward in a windmill motion, warming up those shoulders. Go ahead and reverse that direction. All right, keep the hips nice and low, hinge forward at your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug and then squeeze your shoulder blades together as you draw your arms up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and come on down to a runner's lunge, right knee down, pressing into your left knee, opening up your right hip, keeping your shoulders stacked directly over your hips. Draw your hips back as you straighten that front left leg. Maybe point flex, circle out that left ankle, and then gently switching sides. Big step forward with your right foot, pressing into that right knee. Avoid letting your right knee pass your toes, keeping your hips nice and open by keeping your shoulders stacked over your hips. Straighten your front right leg as you draw your hips back, point flex, circle out that ankle. All right, we're going to start in a high plank position. You can always hold it in a tabletop with your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips if you like. Find me in that high plank position. The wider your feet, the easier it's going to be. The closer your feet are, the more challenging it's going to be. We're holding and breathing. Gaze is down between your thumb and index finger. You are 15 seconds into a 60-second hold. Option to add alternating single leg lift. Slow and controlled. Avoid letting those hips seesaw from side to side. Keep your navel pulled into your spine. You can, of course, always just hold that plank. You can draw the knees down, hold it in a tabletop. Keep it going. 15 seconds to go. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come to standing. Maybe grab a sip of water. All right, we are ready to get started. Grab your set of weights. So starting with one weight in each hand, weight of choice. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. We're going to squat down, pivot up, alternating. Opposite hand up towards the opposite shoulder. Join me in 3, 2, and 1. 45 seconds are on the clock. So pivot that leg. Squat down deeper, chest is lifted. Weights are resting on your shoulders. 45 seconds on, 10-second breather, 3 times through. This is round 1. You've got this. Keep it going. That's it. You've got 15 seconds to go. Keep it going. Last 7. All right, catch your breath. Now we have a reverse on just the right leg, steps back, right arm forward, left arm out. So you're making that L shape with the arms, just the right leg steps back. Draw everything back in, step it back, draw everything back in. So as you step back to that lunge, make sure your front left knee is stacked directly over your ankle. Your back right knee is directly under your hip. So adjust your feet if you need to do so. You can also hold it in that just step back lunge stance. Keep it going. Your knee does not have to tap that floor. If you do choose so, please make it a very gentle tap. Keep your gaze forward to prevent you from losing your balance. You got it. Stepping back, gentle step back in that reverse lunge, or just a step back, right arm forward, left arm directly out from the shoulder. All right, shake it out. Same thing on the left side. Left leg steps back, left arm forward, right arm out from the shoulder. Draw everything back in. Join me when you're ready. Keep it going. If at any time the weights become too much, you can always set them down. All the equipment's always optional. Gentle step back, left knee comes down towards the floor. Maybe a gentle tap, maybe just a hover. This is round 1 of 3. Arm raise, arm lower, left arm forward, right arm directly out from the shoulder. You've got 12. Stay with it. We're gonna set those weights down next. And 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. Set your weights down. We have a pencil jack, so arms are up, jack out the legs, draw it in, jack down, tap the floor. So pencil jack to a squat jack. 45 seconds has begun. Always an option to step out the legs and just alternating. Keep it going. Try to get low, tap that floor, sink your hips down, chest sizzle down. You come to a standing position, arms come up high overhead. Stay on the balls of your feet. Stepping or hopping, pencil jack to a squat jack, adding that floor tap. You've got 7 seconds and we're back to the top with those weights. 1 weight in each hand and 2, and 1. All right, grab those weights. This time, make your feet slightly wider than your hips. Toes can be parallel or slightly turned out. Weights on your shoulders. Squat down, pivot and turn, squat, pivot and turn. Really pressing that arm up overhead, with or without weights. Keep it going. Squatting deeper, chest is lifted. Pivot on that same leg with the same arm that's pressing up. Alternating overhead, diagonal press. That's it, 14 seconds to go. We have those reverse lunge with L arms. And 5. That's it, you got 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders back. Shake it out. Let's start with the left leg this time. Left arm forward, left leg back, right arm out from the shoulder. Bring it together, step it back, bring it together. Slow it down as much as you need to. Step it back, draw everything in. Step it back, draw everything in. You can, of course, always come to that stance and just stepping that leg back. Arms can come up as high as your shoulders. Keep it going. Gaze remains forward, palms are facing down. Sculpting those shoulders. That's it. Firing up that lower body as well as your upper body. Last 3, then we're gonna switch. Finish up where you're at. Shake it out, shoulders down and back. Right leg steps back. Left arm out, right arm forward. Draw everything in. 45 seconds has begun. Join me if you haven't already. If you need to take any breather at any time, feel free to do so. Just come back into it. We'll be here. Step it back, right arm forward, left arm directly out from the shoulder. Draw everything in. Keep it going. That's it. Step it back. Draw everything in. You've got 11 seconds here. We're going to set these weights down. And 5. Give me one more wherever you're at. Yes. All right. Set the weights down. Back to our pencil jack to a floor squat. So arms are high up overhead. Squat down low. 45 seconds has begun. Keep your heart rate high. Keep moving. Even if you're not hopping. Step those feet out. You've got it. That's it. Nice work. Way to stay consistent. Landing soft on the balls of your feet. You are more than halfway there. Finishing round 2 of round 3. So strong. Stronger than the first round. You've got 7. That's it. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right. Grab those weights. This time, bring your feet wider than your hips. Toes turned out. Weights to your shoulders. Squat down and press. Squat and press. So you're in that wide stance. Really squeeze your outer glute as you pivot and twist. Coming to that tippy toe. Pressing the same arm overhead towards the opposite shoulder and past. That's it. Keep it going. Last time doing this. You've got it. So strong. Last 10. Keep it going. You've got 2 and 1. All right, we're gonna add on here just to make it more fun. So we set that leg back. We're gonna hold it. Elbows bend, elbows extend. Draw everything in. Step it back so you're still doing the L-shaped arms. As you step your right leg back, right arm forward, left arm out from the left shoulder. Bend the elbows, tricep bend and extend. Draw everything back in. So you're holding that reverse lunge or that reverse step back. And you're bending your knuckles towards one another and back out. That's it. Your legs should be fired up. So should your shoulders. Keep it going. Stay with it. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just come back into it. All right. Finish it up. Shoulders back. All right. Same thing on the other side. Left leg back, left arm forward, right arm out to the side. Hold the lunge. Elbows bend. Extend. Draw it in. Extend. Bend. Extend. Draw it in. This is the last time doing this. I promise. Core is nice and engaged. Now how low you hold that reverse lunge is up to you. You can draw that knee all the way down towards the floor and hover it. You can step it back, bend and extend, and draw everything in. That's it, 5 seconds to go. We're setting the weights down in 2 and 1. Finish up where you're at. Set the weights down. Catch your breath. All right, pencil jack to floor jack. If you're stepping Alternating those legs. All right, after this, as I promised, due to Thanksgiving, for Planksgiving, we have a plank coming out of this. Just a 1 minute plank hold. Easy peasy. Pencil jack to floor jack. Adding in that squat. Adding that floor tap. Whether you are hopping, whether you are stepping, give it your all. Last 15 seconds. Keep it going. Beautiful work. Way to power through. You've got 5. Last 2. Give me 1 more. Yes. All right. Shake it out. Catch your breath. All right, come down. Left arm down. We're going to do this left forearm. You can do left wrist. Come down to your forearm. You can have your bottom knee down. Extend that top leg. 60 seconds has begun. Side plank of choice. You can lift that bottom knee. You can stagger or stack your feet. Holding and breathing. Engage your core. Challenge yourself. Maybe extend that top arm. Maybe lift that top leg. Keep your hips stacked. Engage your core. That's it. You are more than halfway there. Keep it going. Almost there. You got it. Feet staggered, feet stacked. Left wrist down, left forearm down. You can lower that bottom left knee. You got 7. That's 6, 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right. Catch your breath. All right. We are back to the top. We are grabbing 1 heavy weight between our palms. Go heavy. We got core. All right. We have 2 squat jacks. We're gonna hold it low. Jack it out, jack it in, jack it out, jack it in. Come up, halo wrap. Keep that core engaged, no genies in the bottle. And we'll rotate, alternate in sides. All right, get that weight heart center between your palms. Jack it out for 2. Hold the feet together, come up. Halo wrap, bring it down, jack it out for 2. Halo wrap other way. Keep it going, elbows are wide in your squat jack. That's it. If you want more of a challenge, keep your legs zipped together as you draw your halo wrap. If you want to be a little bit easier, let's challenge on your core. Keep your feet hip width apart, maybe wider. Last 10. Keep it low. Last 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Set your weight down. No weight needed. Elbows wide, feet hip width apart, parallel. Squat, opposite elbow to knee, squat, opposite hand to toe, and switch. Option 1 is just to step it out. You know what option 2 is. You can add in that hop, add in that cardio, still getting that squat. Chest is lifted. Keep it going. That's it. You've got last 15. Try to see what we have next. Keep it going. Last 10. You've got it. You've got 5. That's 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Grab 1 heavy weight. Feet are wide in your hips, toes wide turned out. Bend your knees. We're going to do a single kettlebell swing and draw that weight up and switch. So go heavy here. If you are able to bring that weight up super high, it's too light for you. You want that challenge on. You want to squat down, keeping your chest nice and lifted. Knees are tracking out over your toes. You've got this. Alternating right to left, left to right. We've got cardio next. This is it. Keep it going. Finish up round 1 so strong. Those are 4 new fun moves. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Set the weight down. All right, 4 butt kicks, 4 volley jumps, 4 high knees, 4 volley jumps. So all 4. All right, give me those 4 butt kicks, 4 volley jumps, 4 high knees, 4 volley jumps, 4 butt kicks, 4 volley jumps, 4 high knees. Keep it going. Now you can take out that hop, kick that heel to your glute. You can take out that hop and just come to those tippy toes, working those calves, drawing those knees up. You've got it. Keep it going. Here, I did 2 knee drives after one another. That's all right. All right. We back to the top already? Oh, we are. All right. Grab that weight. 2 low squat jacks. Hold it together. Halo wrap. 2 low squat jacks. Hold it together. Halo wrap, opposite direction. Keep it going. Your core is nice and engaged. 30 seconds to go. Alternating left to right, right to left. Stay low in those squat jacks. Keep it going. That's it. 10 seconds to go. You've got 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. Set the weight down. All right. Opposite elbow to knee. Opposite hand to toe. Really get that leg up. Try to tap your toe. Try to tap your elbow to knee. Reach for what you can. Crunch that core. Very nice. 15 seconds down. Less than 30 to go. This is round 2. Now there's no surprises. You know what to expect. You know what's coming. That's it. Opposite elbow to knee, opposite hand to toe, and switch. 10 seconds. Keep it going. All right. Finish up where you're at. Grab that single heavy dumbbell, feet wide in your hips, toes turned out, squat down low. Draw that weight between your thighs. Draw it up in front, and then switch. Now, if you can control it, you can bring that weight in the air, or you can do a nice handoff, warm handoff. We'll call that one a cold handoff. Do what you can today. Trying to go heavier. That's it, 20 seconds remaining. You're more than halfway. Knees are tracking out over your toes. Keep your knees nice and wide. Avoid letting those knees come together. You've got 7. Butt kicks, volley jumps, high knees, volley jumps next. All right. Catch your breath. Grab water anytime. All right. 4 butt kicks, 4 volley jumps, 4 high knees. Try to get those heels into your glutes. Try to get some air as you lift up off your toes. Maybe lifting your heels higher. Keep it going. "20 seconds to go. Butt kicks, high knees, 4 volley jumps in between. 10 seconds to go. Finish up round 2, so strong. You got this. Yes, you can. All right, we're back to the top. Grab that single heavy weight. Ooh. All right, feet together. Heavy weight, heart center. 2 low squat jacks. Hold together. Halo wrap, bring it down. 2 jacks. Now, your feet can be as wide as you need them to be or as narrow as you would like them to be. Do what works for you. Listen to your body and always challenge yourself. Keep it going. You're staying low in that squat. As you jack your feet out, plant your feet as you come to standing and wrapping that weight around your head like a beautiful halo. 7 seconds to go. That's it, last time doing this. 2 and 1, finish up where you're at. Set the weight down. All right, opposite elbow to knee, opposite hand to toe. Join me when you're ready. 45 seconds on that clock. You know what to do. Get that knee higher. Get that elbow lower. Really keep that leg straight as you draw the toes up towards the ceiling. 15 seconds down. Yes, you can. That's it. Very nice. Maybe add in that hop. Maybe take out that hop. We're grabbing that single heavy weight for single dumbbell swings. In 7. You've got 3, 2, and 1. All right. Grab that heavy weight, feet widen your hips, toes turned out, squat down low. Swing that weight. Draw it up in front and switch. Timer's begun. You have less than 2 minutes of moves here. Less than 1.5 minutes, in fact. And we're going to do a right side plank. We had our left hand down last time. We'll do our right arm down this coming time. Don't worry, you still have a cardio burst. After this, keep it going. Really bend deeper into those knees. As you come to stand, avoid locking out your knees. Keep a micro bend as you come to standing. Last 7. We're setting that weight down in 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. All right. 4 butt kicks, 4 volley jumps, 4 high knees, 4 volley jumps. Join me when you're ready. Adding that hop or taking out that hop. Do what you can. Last time doing this. Try to give it your all. That's it. Almost there. Power through that sweat. You got it. 30 seconds down. Yes, you can. You've got a breather after this. Last 5. All right. Grab a sip of water. Wipe that sweat off. We're on our right side for a plank next. You still got 10 seconds. Again, you can have your right wrist down, right knee down. You can come down your forearm. You can extend your legs straight. That 60 seconds has begun. Join me in that side plank. If you have that bottom right leg lifted, you can stagger or stack your feet either direction. Right in front of left, left in front of right. Keep your hips high. Optionally, your left arm up towards the ceiling, elbow wide. You can swing that arm. You can challenge your balance by lifting that top left leg, holding and breathing. Hips are stacked, so keep this top hip directly over your bottom the entire time. You are more than halfway there. 20 seconds to go. Breather after this. And then our last 3 rounds of moves. Last 10. Stay with it. Yes, you can. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Catch your breath. Gonna fix my hair here. Grab a sip of water. Please make sure you're staying hydrated. Last round. We're only doing it 3 times. All right, we're gonna have one weight in each hand. We have a lateral lunge to a knee drive. We're gonna alternate. All right, so step your feet together. Roll your shoulders down and back. All right. Let's get into it. Lateral lunge, knee drive, lateral lunge, knee drive. So we'll do the right side first. We'll do the left side second, and then we'll alternate for the third round. Give me that hammer curl. As you lift that right knee high, keep the right toes flexed. Use your core to balance. And that standing left leg. 15 seconds to go. We're on the floor next, on your back. Still with those weights. You've got 7. That's 3, 2, and 1. Quickly come onto your back. All right, we have dead bugs. Weights optional. Back is flat, knees bent 90 over your hips. Right arm, left leg extend. Draw everything in. Left arm, right leg extend. Draw everything in. So you're alternating. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Draw everything back together. So it's as if you're on a tabletop, but that tabletop is in the air. Keep your knees over your hips. As you extend your arm and leg, avoid letting them tap the floor. Keep that resistance on. Your lower back is pressed firmly into the floor. If it lifts, don't lower your legs as far. Keep your abs engaged. Navel pulled into your spine. You got 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. All right. Go ahead and grab a set of heavier weights if you went lighter for that round. We have a leg raise and lower with a chest press. Start with your legs up, elbows are wide. We're going to draw the arms up in a chest press as you lower and lift the legs. Now, you can move your arms and legs the same direction, the same speed, or you can make the arms faster. You want the legs to be slow. You want to challenge your lower abs. Your neck is flat on the floor, gazing up towards the ceiling. Elbows are wide. Knuckles are up towards the ceiling. Slowly lower and raise your legs. Wide arm press. Your legs are low as far as you can go without your lower back lifting up or any discomfort in your lower back whatsoever. All right, bend your knees, plant your feet, bring those weights to your hips. So your legs are zipped together, one long line, weights at your hips, glute bridge raise and lower. Squeeze your glutes at the top, barely releasing down, barely tapping the floor before lifting back up again. Keep it going, legs are zipped. Your knees are pressing in, your thighs are touching. Keep it going. Narrow glute bridge, raise and lower. That's it. 30 seconds down. We're back to standing, grabbing one weight in each hand with a left lateral lunge to a left knee drive and a bicep curl. So palms are facing up in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Come on to standing. Bring your feet down. Make sure you have plenty of room to your left side. We have that lateral lunge to a knee drive. Lateral lunge to a knee drive. Keep it going. Glide the weights on the outsides of your left leg. You can also step that left leg down in between before drawing that left knee up. Flex your left toes. Bicep curl. 15 seconds to go. We're back on the floor in 11. Stay with it. That's 3, 2, and 1. Come down to the floor. With those weights, palms facing in, reverse tabletop, knees bent at 90, knees over your hip, right arm, left leg extend, draw it in, left arm, right leg extend, draw it in and switch. Your neck is flat on the floor. Your shoulders, all the way down to your glutes, are pressed into that ground. Keep it going. That's it, extend, draw back into that tabletop, extend, draw it in. Your arm and leg is hovering. Stay with it. Keep it going. Maybe point your toes. We're going to grab those set of heavy weights here. And 5. All right, switch it out. Grab those heavy weights. Zip your legs together up towards the ceiling. Elbows are wide, knuckles up towards the ceiling. We have a chest press with a leg lower and raise. Firing up those lower abs. Working your chest muscles. That's it. You can slow your chest press down to match your legs, or you can keep the chest press at a faster speed and keep those legs slow. We are not going for speed on the legs here. You want to fire up those lower abs, fire up that core. That's it. 15 seconds to go. Finishing up round 2, so strong. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees. Bring your feet hip width apart and parallel, one weight on each hip. All right, hip raise and lower. This time your feet and your knees are hip width apart and parallel. If you'd like that added resistance, place the weight on top of your hips. Make sure you're holding that weight on your hips as you raise and lower. Squeezing your glutes at the top, barely tapping down before lifting right back up again. That's it, raise and lower. Squeezing everything, planting the soles of your feet on the floor. Big toe, back to your pinky toe, straight back to your heel. We're back to standing in 10. That's it, stay with it. You got 3, 2, and 1. Come to standing. All right, still with those weights. Now we're going to alternate, so make sure you have plenty of space on the left and right side. Starting with the right, lateral lunge. Right knee drive, set it down. Left knee drive, bicep curl. So right lateral lunge, right knee drive with the hammer curl, palms facing in. Left lateral lunge, left knee drive, bicep curl, palms facing up. Slow it down if you need to. That's it. You are more than halfway. Last time doing this. Alternating bicep curl and hammer curl. Last 10. Try to give me one more on each side. We're down to the floor. Next. Beautiful. Finish up where you're at. Come onto the floor. Reverse tabletop. Still with those weights. Knees bent at 90 over your hips. Arms are up. Palms facing in. Right arm, left leg extend. Draw it in. 45 seconds has begun. That bell is sneaky. As you extend your limbs, keep your core engaged. Really draw your navel into your spine. That's it. Keep it going. Hover your limbs as low as you can go without your lower back arching. Keep it going. You have 10 seconds here, and then we're going to grab a set of heavier weights for our chest press with a leg raise and lower. All right, set the weights down. Grab that heavier set of weight. Elbows wide, legs are zipped up towards the ceiling, legs are in one line. Chest press, leg raise and lower. Keep it going. Slow the legs down. Arms can be just as slow or it can be faster. Working the corners of the chest, working those shoulders, sculpting your lower abs. Keep your lower back pressed into the floor. So same thing here, your navel's pulling your spine. Your legs are only going as low as you can without your lower back lifting up. You should feel no pain, no discomfort in your lower back. If you do have any discomfort whatsoever, don't lower your legs as far. Keep it going. All right, bring your knees down, bring your feet down, knees are bent. Feet are wider than your hips this time, toes are slightly turned out. Place the weight on top of your hips, glute bridge, raise and lower. This is it. Yes, we have one more plank to do after this. We are working the outermost part of the glutes here by keeping your feet wider than your hips, toes turned out. Imagine somebody has a string under your hips and they're pulling you up towards the ceiling. You want to squeeze your glutes as if your glutes are a sponge. You're getting all of that excess water out of the sponge. Lift, barely tap down, lift. Keeping the weights on your hips. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, set those weights down. All right, we're gonna find our low plank. So, bring your feet together. You can hold it here in a dolphin by keeping your knees down, or you can extend the legs into a low plank. Forearms are down. Option is to hold it here. No booties in the air, no droopy hips, nice flat back. You're welcome to keep it here if you'd like to add hip dips, side to side. Fire up those obliques even more. Feel free to do so. This is it. You have a nice stretch after this. Keep it going, side to side, or holding. You can have your knees lifted or your knees lowered, whether you're just holding it or in your side to side hip dips. And just like that, you have 10 seconds to go. Don't stop now. Last 5, and 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring your knees down under your hips. Extend your arms out long for puppy dog. Maybe bringing your forehead down to the floor. Feeling that nice tricep and shoulder stretch. Really stretch your fingertips long past the crown of your head. Hips stay lifted. Timer's going crazy over here. All right, go ahead and come to a tabletop position with your wrists on your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Maybe pedal your heels one at a time. And with a soft bend in both of your knees, step or hop your feet towards your wrist. Have a generous bend and extend into your knees. Hold the knees bent, maybe grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Really pulling the crown of your head towards the floor. Go ahead and swing back to center. Release your hands towards the floor. Roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back and forward. Step your feet side to side. Draw your right arm across your body. Open and switch. Left arm across your body. Open and draw your right hand behind your head. Trying to keep your head elevated. Open and switch. Release your hands down by your side. Circle out your wrist. Go ahead and plant your feet wide than your hips. Cross your hands behind your back, or just bringing your hands to the lower portion of your back. Maybe opening up your chest and shoulders, gazing up towards the ceiling. Then come to standing. Release your hands once more. Nice big inhale. One more. Fantastic work today. Thank you all so very much for joining me.